Hey guys, Cameron over at 816 Diesel, bringing you the cold start walk around video today. Man, we got a pretty one. We have got a rare unicorn gem, one off. It is a year 2000 Ford F350 Super Duty 1-ton Lariat with the custom Centurion aftermarket package. They didn't make a lot of these, and if you're an OBS Ford nerd like we are, these special packages are as cool as it gets. They are nostalgic to the 80s and 90s era. They are impossible to find in a 7.3 in this condition. So buckle up. You don't need to buckle up, but it's going to be a cool one today. So let's jump into it. 30 degrees downtown Kansas City. We're in the West Bottoms. As you can see, we are right below the downtown city. On the west side of Kansas City. About 32 degrees out this morning, Monday morning here. I'm bundled up, as you can see. We got a lifted truck too. Let me hop up in here. It's the old 1 foot shuffle. Whew. All right, since it is a 2000, we have the analog dash, and we're reading 235,129 on the miles. Truck has ran for about 2 minutes today, so it's not an ice cold start, but it's cold out, and the truck is not registering temperature, as you can see. Wait, the starts off. Fired up. I mean, the good thing about this truck, it's a 7.3, so the bones are solid. It's a 2-owner Southern Oklahoma truck and 7.3 Powerstroke. Got 230K on it. Don't let that scare you or bother you. This thing is well kept. It's just been maintained, and you'll see when we look under the hood, it's not all junked out, doesn't have a bunch of aftermarket stuff going on. Someone used this truck and took care of it, so it's a really nice one. It comes Lariat trim, so they take a 1-ton Lariat, just like Roush or Saline, right out of the Ford factory, a 1-ton black Lariat, and they paint the extra stripes, pinstripes. They upgrade to these plush seats with the Centurion logo right there. There's heated seats. Same in the back seats, Centurion logos, gray leather. All the seat bottoms are brand new in this truck. Previous owner did that. There's no check engine lights. There's no funny idle. It idles right where a 7.3 should. It builds great oil pressure. I mean, the truck's flawless mechanically, and we went through it all. We've upgraded a double din. Since it is lifted, the owner was so cautious that he put a clearance sticker and had it measured, which is safe and smart too. We've got cold AC and hot heat. Not a lot going on. Now the working man console here, this is another story. If you're a contractor, you need a little desk here, a clipboard, if you're writing up an estimate, if you're a plumber, whatever. Space for activities down here, drinks, snacks, whatever you need. We got cup holders back here, and I know this does some stuff, like we got a big old chest under here, and that I wanted to say it was refrigerated, but it's not. We're not that fancy in 2000 yet. The overhead, here's some other cool Centurion add-ons you couldn't get from Ford. Factory integrated radar detection, a sliding rear window that does work. Let me just show you in the mirror here. Well, you can hear it, but it's opening and closing. It's got a little sticking in it, but it all works. Mood lighting. Now this is my personal favorite. This is when you kick the nostalgia from 0 to 100. I mean, look at that. Mirror face wood trim mood lighting all the way throughout the back. It's so peaceful, tranquil. I mean, look at that. Who doesn't want that while they're in their truck? But like I said, I'm a sucker for these old trucks. I like this stuff. And then you've got your basic radar detector built into the Centurion overhead with homelink for your garage doors. I think we've covered it all on the inside. Upgraded wood trim everywhere throughout. That's a little, the Centurion doesn't mean much. 95% of it is just cosmetics. And I mean, that's, you know, if you spend a lot of time in your truck, that's what counts. You want it comfy and you want it cool. And we got big plush, like conversion van seats in here. We got wood trim. I mean, we're ready to hit the road. Tinted the windows. Since it is so cold out, I'm going to go over the mods real quick. There's not a lot, but these were all done by the previous owner. We got this truck and we serviced the suspension, ran it through the shop, did the drive shaft. We made sure it was perfect, but we didn't touch the appearance of this truck. We did add Harley Davidson headlights and our 08 mirrors, because we do that on everything. It just makes it look so much better. But with the exception of that, this truck came lifted on these wheels and tires, so I'm going to do my best to go over that, even though I didn't do those mods. And yeah, let's pop the hood, head out there, stock under the hood except for an exhaust system, and that is it. So the hood's really pretty, actually. Exactly what you want to see on a 7.3. Stock airbox, stock battery covers, stock cowl up top. I mean, Motorcraft batteries, good coolant reservoir, stock boost CAC pipes. I mean, that's everything you want to see. Let's check it for a blow-by real quick here. She does have some miles, and she has no blow-by. Another thing you want to see, boy, this truck's just hitting all the check marks. Looks like a newer radiator's been serviced at some point. That's pretty much it. Not a lot going on under that hood. Stock jack still in place. So, like I said, we put Harley Davidson headlights and 08 style tow mirrors on there. Other than that, we did not do any of this lift, wheel, or tire. The suspension was pretty rough. I mean, every truck we get in. I mean, that's why people buy trucks from us. We try to fix everything we can find on them. And when I say that, let's just take a look down here. I'm gonna crawl around on the ground. So you got new ball joints right there. Uppers and lowers. We have a new, was that the drag link? Track bar ball joint. We have new ball joints on both sides, passenger and driver, upper and lower. And we also service the drive shaft with all new U-joints. And this thing does not leak a drop. It is dry. That is a 6-inch lift kit, and it's a full suspension lift, so it's not the typical leveling kit you're used to see come out of our camp. That is a real legitimate suspension lift kit, full 6-inch. I don't know who makes it. There's not a lot to them. They're just leaf springs. So upgraded shocks obviously for the lift. We are sitting on a set of 20 by 10, I believe. They look like XD beadlock simulator type wheels on a Venom Power Hunter Terra Hunter XT. And that is a 35, 12, 50, 20, and they're brand new tires. They got 15, 30 seconds tread. The paint on this thing is phenomenal. The body and the undercarriage is phenomenal, with the exception of one cross rail on the bed. I'm trying to show you everything, and I'm going to go over this body as thoroughly as I can. There's not a lot of bad to report. This isn't the original pinstriping. Quick note, if you Google Centurion, you'll see they got a little more pizzazz going on. I don't know if this one was redone, or they usually peel. I mean, 20 years on a vinyl decal and it's gonna peel. So I don't know what the previous owner did with this one. If he re-pinstriped it, it's really sharp. You will not see another one like this. They usually have a lot more busier, like gold. I don't know, Google it, you'll see. Google Centurion Ford F350 and you'll see what I mean. They've been making them since the OBS. And in case you're wondering, yes, that is a VCR and TV, and yes, it all works. I don't have a VCR or a VHS to put in there, but I'm just showing you. Turns on. It's got a working TV VCR combo back here. You can hear it. There's the static. You know, it's important to some people. Look how plush this leather is. Can you imagine how soft that's going to be on a road trip? Ain't nothing better than taking this truck. All right, so let's look at the underside. And I got pictures on my website, so if you want to double check this, you go right ahead. I want to show you everything. Frame rails are great. That is a true Southern truck on the bottom. That's mud. Don't think that's rust up there. That's mud. Oklahoma truck, brings the red clay. As you can see, that new drive shaft, all the U-joints, carrier, balance, everything. It's brand new on the drive shaft. It's got the enlarged, I want to say it's a 34-gallon tank. Don't hold me to that, but It's 30 plus on the 1 ton, so you got a huge fuel tank. Now, like I said, the only weird thing about this truck, like that's a perfect cross rail on the bed, flawless. This one is, but on that side, it's got a little rust. So I don't know if he went up north some or it's just from age because of how old the truck is. It is not rusty underneath. But when we get to the other side, I'll show you the end of that frame rail. And I don't know, it's a 1 ton, maybe you put a lot in the bed. The truck's never had a 5th wheel hitch or a gooseneck in it. We do got this camper shell. Let me open this up here. We got a big old camper shell. Comes right off 2 seconds with these little clips. If you don't want it, I'll keep it. If you want me to get rid of it for you, if you want to take it off yourself, it's simple. We're fully Linexed on the inside, but like I said, no 5th wheel hitch and no gooseneck has ever been in this bed, which is super rare. That's also a great sign. You know, this truck hasn't been, you know, working its tush off on the highway, pulling 20,000 pounds every day of its life. That goes a long way for a lot of people. Locking snug top camper. I think it's a Raider series, I don't know. It's a clean tailgate. They put this drop bumper on. It's like a semi-hardcore drop bumper. Pretty cool, looks nice. You've got these little plastic caps you don't see often on these Super Duties. We smoked the tail lights. We did do the tails. I mean, this truck's so beautiful, we could not, you know, give her a little facelift. So let's look at this side. So like I said, right there, you can see it. Let me get closer up. That frame rail has rusted out a little bit, right there. Nowhere else. It's spick and span, clean as could be everywhere else. I don't know what happened to that one. I mean, because there's no rust anywhere else on the truck, I'm assuming that's just from age or getting some crap on it. I have no idea. I think you better look at that drive shaft, and we'll look at this exhaust. It's not the fanciest exhaust. Someone put an exhaust on it and then cut it off. So it's been dumped. It'd be easy to put a full one on. It doesn't affect it. It sounds great, so I wasn't gonna go messing with it. Someone wants that done, if you want in this truck and you want a full 4-inch, just let us know. We'll slump it on there for you guys. We keep them in stock. Man, what a truck. As you can tell, I have a connection with this truck. I've wanted one of these for so long, and honestly, I've had my doubts about keeping this one, but I'm bringing it to the people. Because trucks are in demand right now. I like my truck, so if it wasn't for extenuating circumstances, I would own this. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. As you can see by the condition on this thing, I mean, look at that. That paint looks new on these doors. They're usually rusted out. I haven't showed you all of those. There's not a lot to show. They look flawless. So if you are interested in this truck, I can assure you, you better be watching this video a week after I posted it, because it's going to be for sale today and it will be sold in the first week. So if you're checking it out now, hurry on over to 816diesel.com. We've sold our last 8 diesel trucks in under 2 days. This one's not going to be an exception. It is one of the cleanest, nicest driving 7.3s with the most nostalgic paint look you've ever seen. So 816diesel.com. Head on over to my website, and yes, those are factory power reclining heated seats. Not factory, aftermarket heated seats, sorry. But sorry to get sidetracked there. 816diesel.com. You're gonna find VIN number, pricing, photographs, everything on the website, including my cell phone, 913-735-3748. My name is Cameron. Please call me or text me immediately to set something up or to come check it out. But I thank you as always for your time, guys. Please like, subscribe, share the video. And if you have any questions, don't be a stranger. Just get a hold of me. But I appreciate your time as always, and you have a great Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Happy holidays. Stay safe and warm.